We're here in Chicago for the 2019 Abilities Expo. Today, we're gonna check out all the new technologies, products, and services for the disability community. So I'm here with David. David is one of the co-owners here at the Ability Expo. Tell us, what are some of the things that we can expect today?
Abilities Expos have been around for almost 40 years, and what you can expect is to see thousands of people literally from the disability community. It's people with disabilities, their family members, therapists, all here looking to find stuff, products, services, resources they can use to gain more independence, finding out what's new with medicine and science, and maybe most importantly, just to network with their friends and peers. A room full of people who have a lot in common once a year when we're in town.
Where can we find more information about the Abilities Expo?
Funny you should ask, and we're so happy to have you here. www.abilities.com. Come see us at a show soon.
Okay, so you're going into registration and they're going to check you in. You're good to go. Good to go.
I'm here at the Permobil booth. Permobil is the company that is in charge of Tie-Lite and Smart Drive. A lot of people actually ask me what kind of wheelchair I use, and I use a Tie-Lite, and today we're gonna get a Smart Drive demonstration here from my buddy Grant.
So Smart Drive is a power assist device that attaches to almost any manual wheelchair and will power the chair for you. So you're gonna see here, if I tap twice, that motor's gonna come on. The best part about this device is it's for when you need it, not for always. Say you're going to the amusement park, you're going shopping in the grocery store, you slap this bad boy on, put on your watch. We call it a push tracker. It'll count pushes. It'll tell you how far you've gone in a day. And it also connects with an app, and the app will do even cooler stuff, like tell you battery life, how much travel you have left in the day, control your max speed, your minimum speed, a lot of really cool stuff. If you give that push tracker a double tap on anything hard, it'll engage the Smart Drive. It'll start to slowly increase in speed. And if you give it a single tap at any point in that sequence, it's like a cruise control. It'll lock that speed in, and then 2 taps, and then a wheel grab will stop you. So you'll see you can turn just by grabbing one or the other wheel.
I'm a lovely ballerina. I'm a roulette now.
So this is great for saving your shoulders, right? I had a guy in New York tell me, when I want to work out my shoulders, I go to the gym. This is for repetitive strain injuries, and it's a proactive approach to the problem. So we're gonna look at the difference between a rigid and a folding frame wheelchair. This is one of the most popular questions we receive, is the #1 difference for which one is best for you, what fits your lifestyle. Go meet with someone, talk with them about what you need before you listen to anything I'm gonna say. So we're gonna start with rigid frames. So the first thing you're gonna notice here is it's all one piece, right? It's a single tube, and we won't bend or cut a frame until we receive your measurements. So this chair is gonna be made to order for you. It's lighter, it's compact, it's really efficient. All the power you put into these wheels is getting to the ground. You're not losing anything with motion inside of the chair. There's no play here. We move over to folding, things move, right? It's a folding chair. It is a little bit more compact for transporting, but you are gonna have more play in your pushes, so you're not gonna be as efficient as a rigid chair. Both of these are ultralight chairs, but a rigid frame, again, is a little bit lighter. Another benefit of a rigid frame is that they're extremely customizable. So if you look at all the different bends and nooks and crannies of this chair, we can change all of those to fit your unique shape. But to wrap this up, again, it's all about your lifestyle. Taking a look at our repair booth, we're doing what we like to call the Permobil pit stop. 3 power chairs in the dock and a manual chair on the side. They work in the plants in Nashville, and they'll come out and they'll do casters, tires, armrests, joysticks. Really anything that they can do on site, they'll do it for you, and it's totally free.
Grant, thanks so much for showing us all that cool stuff with the Smart Drive. Really appreciate it. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see a longer, full version video about like how to pick a wheelchair and all the accessories and options and stuff like that. I'm here at the Soft Wheel booth, here with David.
I'm excited to show you this advanced in-wheel suspension system that you can add to any standard quick release axle wheelchair.
Now, what would be the advantage of having suspension on your wheelchair?
What we found is the amount of vibration that a wheelchair experiences is more whole body vibration than a heavy equipment operator.
Goodness. So all day when I'm rolling in my wheelchair, I'm the same as a crane operator.
You're experiencing more. Yeah.
I believe it, actually.
Exactly.
I believe it.
Instead of having all the weight in the frame of the chair, if you were to have suspension in your chair, Now you can actually break that apart and it becomes a much more viable product to get in and out of your car.
All right, so I'm loading the soft wheels onto my personal wheelchair. Feels pretty good. All right, we are on the way to go drop off some curbs and hit some bumps on the new soft wheels. David, thanks so much for letting us try these awesome wheels. Where can they find soft wheels?
You can go to softwheel.technology. Feel free to reach any one of us for questions.
Hey, I'm here with Chris and with Chad here at Pure Medical Booth. They're gonna tell us a little bit about the catheters they use and why they chose them.
Well, I'm Chris. This is the catheter that I use. I use a closed system because I ended up having a lot of UTIs early on in my injury and I couldn't figure out how to get rid of them. When I started trying these enclosed systems, it took away my UTIs almost prominently. The Cure system, it seemed to be the better fit for me. It seemed to be a better lube and it was easier to pull off the tab to actually empty out the system, and it has a nice little gripper to actually extend the catheter out. None of them are made with DHP, DINP, BPA, or latex. Our eyelets are not just stamped, they're actually burned around the edges, so the chafing on the urethra is a lot less.
All right, and Chad, you cath a little bit differently than most people would averagely cath. Is that right?
I do. I had an SP2 for 30 years. I'm a C7 quad, and I recently had the Trophinov surgery. After my surgery, my urologist, she gave me a whole handful of samples, you know, find out which one you like the best. It just so happened that the Cure was the one I settled on.
So tell us real quick, what is my
Trophinov?
Yeah.
They either remove your entire bladder, which I had, or they augment it with intestines. So instead of going through my belly button, they make a stoma next to it. And now that's what I cath through. It's really easy. I lift up my shirt, cath, and the thing I liked about the Cure is the smoothness. I like the straight cath. It's 16 French. Once I got into Cure, you know, I did a little bit more research, and I liked that they use 10% of the profits to go to research. They're not made with any harmful chemicals, so.
I recently found out that the catheters I even use have some of these harmful chemicals inside of them, but I don't know anything about them.
So the DHP and the DINP is used to soften the plastics that they use in the catheters. We use stuff from an orange peel extract.
You're using it in mucous membranes, and that leaches out a lot faster. I'm cathing 4 times a day, so just think how many times you're running that cath in and out per year. It's very important for them not to have harmful chemicals in the cath for me.
Do you guys have any new innovative products for women?
We've got the twist. It's pretty discreet. A lot of women love it because of that. All you do is twist it open, pull out the catheter. It's all pre-lubed, and there's no mess. Nothing comes out of it, nothing. So once you're done, you put it right back in, put the cap back on, so you can actually put it in your pocket and bring back to a trash can or throw it away right there.
I want one of these. Can you make a male version of this, please? All right, thank you guys so much for telling us all about the catheters that you've decided to use. Where can they find you online?
You can find us on curemedical.com, and we give free samples, so if you want to sign up on our website, please do so, and we'd love to have you.
Powered.
How we dreamed about a better life.
Hey there, so my name's Christian Bagg. I'm from GoHead Corp. We make this 3-wheeled adaptive off-road bike that's amazing. It's all electric. It's so rare in the adaptive world for the individual to be the limiting factor as opposed to your technology. When I get to a trail, it's not like, oh shoot, can my bike do this? Can I do it? Because I know the bike can do it. And this will go 20 mile an hour up a hill. You remove the pin. It's all about the lean. Exponentially better than any other bikes are really wide to stop them from tipping. We don't have the tipping problem because you're always level.
That's my dead leg.
Yeah. So I've got you kind of.
I've got
so
you kind of.
www.boheadcorp.com or @boheadcorp on Insta. You have to check out the videos because I could talk for an hour and you wouldn't believe me.
We fell apart, thought we lost everything.
I'm at the Key Mobility booth here with Renee.
Hi guys, we have something brand new that is pretty darn cool in the world of rigid wheelchairs. It's called the Ethos, and Ethos is the world's first vibration dampening and abatement chair. We have been able to appreciably take 49% of the vibration that you feel coming through your chair has been eliminated in the design of Ethos. Basically what we created was a way to make a rolling frame that is isolated from the seating frame. So in between the two frames are urethane polymers that isolate the two items from each other. It's completely customizable to the rider's profile. If, as an example, if you are a brand new end user and you are someone new to our community, you're gonna ride a different chair than you are 2 years from now. The Ethos allows you to customize the chair as you grow as a user.
All right, trying out the Ethos chair for the very first time. This is my real reaction. There's definitely a reduction. Like, there's for sure a reduction. That didn't feel like a manhole. Definitely reduces the amount of vibrations. This particular chair isn't fit to me, but I know if it was fit to me and more snug and I found the right bushings that I personally wanted, it would be quality. You guys have seen me ride around on trails with the scooter and I'm always holding onto the neck. At the end of the day, I literally have to lay down for hours because it hurts so bad. And I bet if I had a chair like this, that probably wouldn't be the case. Renee, thanks so much for letting us try out the new Ethos. We really appreciate it. Where can they find you online?
They can find us at keymobility.com.
Hey, I'm here with Mark. He's going to tell us a little bit about a climbing device that he created for folks like us to be able to rock climb again.
Well, my name is Mark Wellman, and this is my climbing wall here at the Abilities Expo in Chicago. I was the first paraplegic to climb El Capitan, the largest unbroken granite cliff in North America, and I did that last month. No, I did that 30 years ago. And anybody that has the desire to want to go rock climbing, we can make that happen. This is a harness that allows someone in a wheelchair to ascend a rope, and you do pull-up after pull-up. Basically, we've taken rescue ropes and pulley systems, got a special harness that's like a bosun's chair that you sit in. It's super comfortable, it's easy to transfer into, and it's just a great experience.
What are some of the uses for this other than climbing a rock wall?
Oh man, you know, you can use this in ropes courses, zip lines, indoor climbing walls, gyms, to get into a hunting blind in Texas to, you know, shoot Bambi. So there's a lot of different kind of uses for this kind of stuff. You can actually put a blind around the device for hunting and just hang out in it for bow hunting. It's just been a really good product over the years. We'll have you use the pull-up bar that I used on El Cap, this right here. And we offer the pull-up bars. Basically what I do is I take a Petzl Ascender, and then I have some aluminum handles welded up and bolt them together, put motorcycle grips on there, have a climbing manufacturer sew a runner like you would for a climbing harness, and there you're good to go. 7,000 pull-ups, 8 days, home. So you're going.
Can you see your house from here?
Mm-hmm. Where can we find you online?
You can go to nolimitstahoe.com. See you next time, kids.
When we had that feeling, the stars were our ceiling, past the edge of town, cause we had nothing else to do.
I'm here with Chad at the Action Track Chair booth. Chad, tell us a little bit more about the Action Track Chair.
Hey guys, the Action Track Chair is the ultimate all-terrain wheelchair. It's made for traversing all different types of terrain. We've got all different sizes, colors, and a whole line of accessories depending on what you like to do.
Why in the heck would anyone need a tank for a chair?
You know as well as I do, the manual wheelchairs aren't gonna get you real far off of concrete.
So you're gonna need something for the lawn, or going to the garden, or going on the beach, or through the snow, depending on what the weather is. And that's kind of where our chair comes in. It makes the world a bigger place in the outdoors.
So if I wanted to take this hunting in the wet mud, or if I wanted to go fishing and get a little bit into the bank.
Yeah, the chair can actually be submerged about 10 inches up. So everything's sealed, you don't have anything to worry about there. As a whole, they're very, very water resistant. Pretty standard joystick. You've got your main power button, your blue arrows adjust your speed, your menu button actually allows you to toggle the screen and give you your menu screen, which takes you into a feature very specific to our chair, which is the standing function. Since I'm a T7 Para, and I can completely stand up on my own with the help of the chair.
So what are some other features that you can add on to the Action Track chair?
Oh, absolutely. We have kind of something for everybody. We have, headlights, padded armrests and pockets, gun rests, bow racks, gun holders, and my favorite, we have a snowplow attachment, so you can even plow your driveway.
Dude, thank you so much for letting us try out your Action Track chair.
Anytime.
Tell us where they can find you online.
You can find us online at www.actiontrackchair.com. We're there.
I'm here with Kimberly with Accidentally Accessible.
Well, I have products and services that were not specifically developed for us as disabled consumers, but that fill a need that we have. Like, for example, these are from a company called Chill Angel. They're a new product, and they're temperature regulation and control, and it helps you eliminate moisture and sweat. Not developed for us. They're actually originally invented for ladies going through menopause.
Oh, okay.
Who are having
For the hot
heat
flashes.
loss.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that keeps them nice and cool. So the different products, I have all sorts of different ones. This is a portable air filter. This is an electric flutterboard. So you remember those old ones where you used to get on them and you kick your feet and you go flying through the water? We call these friend magnets, especially for little children who are disabled. You have the best toys on the block. Everybody's coming to play with you, but it's also for everyone. But that is a fully automated, self-deploying pontoon boat ramp. That is a hands-free leash. Anybody who has a dog and pushes a wheelchair is going to love this. Watch this. Again, not invented for us. This was invented for people who are riding their bikes with their dogs. They want to keep a handle on their dog. But as soon as they saw that, they were totally in, because now they realize 4 million wheelchair users in the United States need this. So that's what Accidentally Accessible is all about. I have lots more products online, accidentallyaccessible.com. Personal hygiene products, sports gear, toys, electronics, like tons of stuff. I could go on and on. There's hundreds of products online.
Kimberly, thank you so much for showing us all these amazing adaptive things for us, even though they're not for us, we can be used.
Exactly.
Yeah, and don't forget, accidentallyaccessible.com. Wow, guys, wasn't that awesome? You know, I gotta tell you, one of my favorite things was probably the wheels that had the suspension in them. So when I was bouncing up and down, the suspension, oh man, it was crazy. Probably the second favorite thing would probably be the Action Track chair. I don't know at any point in my life where I would use that. Be sure to check out all the links in the description. I'm gonna try to do my best to put everybody's website and everyone's social media down there. Oh man, such a fun time. Be sure to hit me up on Instagram and follow me there. Be sure to comment and subscribe. And if you don't know, Andrew and I, who's behind the camera right now, have a really awesome podcast that's completely uncensored. You get to hear all the behind the scenes about this trip and all of our other trips. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.